Hello, Algebra 2. Today we're going to continue our adventure through Chapter 7 with 7.6, which is solving radical equations. So these will be equations with radical signs in them. So to solve a radical equation, you need to isolate the radical expression, which means get it by itself, and then you want to raise both sides to the same power. That's going to cancel your radical. Alright, for instance, 5 minus the fourth root of x equals 0. So we need to get the fourth root of x by itself. I'm actually going to add the fourth root of x because I really want a positive fourth root of x, and so you could subtract the 5 and then multiply both sides by -1. So this is 5 equals the fourth root of x. Then to get rid of that fourth root, I'm just going to take it to the fourth power, so I'm going to take both sides to the fourth power. So the fourth root of x to the fourth power is x, and 5 to the fourth power is 625. Up next, we have the cube root of x plus 6 equals 12. So we want to get the cube root of x by itself. So subtract 6 with the cube root of x equals 6. And so yes, technically you could go ahead and cube both sides to begin with. But if you do that, and you cube that, you're going to have to multiply it by itself 3 times, and you probably don't want to do that. This is going to be the more direct route here. So now cube both sides. Cube root of x cubed is x, and 6 cubed is, I'm looking at the board, 216. Up next, we have an exponent instead of a radical sign. So you could, if you wanted to, change it to a radical sign, but you can keep it as an exponent as well. I'm going to go ahead and still divide by 3 and get x to the 4/3 power equals 243 divided by 3 should be 81. And then we got to decide, well, what power can we take both sides to? So if I want x to the first power, I need an exponent. I need a number, it's going to be an exponent, that when I multiply by 4/3 I get 1, which is the whole idea behind reciprocals. So if I do to the reciprocal, so here then 4/3 times 3/4 is going to be 1, so there's my 1x equals, well, to figure this out, I'm going to do the fourth root of 81 cubed. The fourth root of 81 is 3, and 3 cubed is 27. Okay, so similarly, we got 2x to the 1/4 equals 8. I want to divide by that 2 first. Whenever possible, get your variable completely by itself. Alright, and then, again, if you want to change it to radical, you can. Or now if I just take it to the 4th power, because a 4th times 4 is 1, and 4 to the 4th power is going to be 256. Alright, and last one, if I have a radical with something else on the same side, get rid of it. Let's add the 4. So we're going to have the square root of 2x plus 8 equals 10. Then to get rid of that square root, we're going to square both sides. So we get 2x plus 8 equals 100. And then just solve for x. So 2x equals 92. Divide by 2. X equals 46. Alright, there you go. We will finish this in class. There are a couple other things to talk about, but this is the good start on the basics. Let me know if you have any questions. We'll see you in class.